Come on, so let's pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more.
Yes, my peoples, man, we're back again, per usual, yeah? Hitting you up with the transfer news for the whole day. You know how consistent man be, man. Man's with it every day. Come on, man. Putting in work for you lot. But yeah, let's get straight back into it, man. Mbeumo. Earlier on, Rudy Galetti come out saying there's been positive contacts between United and Brentford for Mbeumo. Remember, we've been stuck for a minute, you know, with Mbeumo deal. It's been, valuations been tight, etc. There ain't really been nothing going on, really. We heard about the fake bid from Tottenham, 70 million. We don't know what that was about. That wasn't even true. But now it's come out today, the gap on the fixed fee is narrowing. Just a few million left. Personal terms have already been agreed. So the personal terms are agreed. And then it's come out literally about an hour or two ago from Rudy Galetti. Tottenham are now out of the race for Mbeumo, fully out. Because we always knew that they were still in the race if we dropped. If we couldn't agree a fee with Brentford, Tottenham was going to try and sweep in. The same thing we're doing with Gyokeres. If Arsenal don't agree a fee or they don't go for Gyokeres, we might sweep in. That was the situation with Tottenham. So Tottenham's fully out now. They've just said, listen, Tottenham see it as almost impossible to overtake Manchester United in the race at this stage. So all this 70 million bid and all this was, forget about it, yeah? It's just been basically stated that it's a myth. So yeah, so that's the Mbeumo stuff and that's the Mbeumo news, which is big really because that coming out is just showing that it's only us in the race. What we already knew. Some of us already knew it. Some of us panicked. But there's nothing going on. We're haggling over a few millions. Like my man just said, Rudy, the gap on the fixed fee is narrowing. So it's getting closer. A few millions left. Personal terms have already been agreed. So let's just hope that, they can get it done, innit? They can work something out and it's nothing too mad. They were saying 70 million. The guy's got 1 year left on his contract. We were never going to pay 70 million, not this new regime. So it's good to see that they're coming closer to something. So do you understand? Remember, pre-season starts soon, you know, so we can't be having players are missing and then, no, we don't want none of that. And then we've got Richard Rios. Yeah, we was linked with him before. I remember, like, for a little bit, we was linked with him for like a day or two. He plays in Brazil. And it was going crazy, and then it just fell apart out of nothing. But he's not young. He's about 27 or something. I think 26. I may be wrong. But he's playing in the Club World Cup as we speak. And Man United are keeping tabs on the Palmeiras midfielder Richard Rios as they aim to bolster their options in the middle of the park. I know that he's Colombian, but he's a baller. He knows what he's doing. I watched him the other day in the Club World Cup. I can't remember who they played. Who did they play in that game again? I can't remember who it was, but he looked all right. I didn't watch him too closely, but they had all the Estavio, sorry, the guy that's going to Chelsea. So it was like it's like an all-star team or something. They just had a lot of them in there. But yeah, he don't look that bad. And then obviously we've got Victor Gyokeres has not rejected Manchester United. So Fabrizio is backtracking. Fabrizio came out the other day and said, listen, this guy is basically rejected United. He wants Arsenal. Now, he's saying he keeps backtracking. Like, what's going on here? The agent made a phone call to him and said, listen, he didn't reject Man United because you got to remember, he's put that out that basically Gyokeres wants Arsenal. Now, all of a sudden, Arsenal's come out and basically like, Rob, we want Sesko type of thing. We don't even want my man. Now it's coming out, Victor Gyokeres hasn't even rejected Man United. So maybe there's something going on there where they're realizing, wait a minute, Arsenal don't even want us like that. So we just went mad. And yeah, so obviously we'll see in it. We'll see how it goes. But I just know that we want Gyokeres. Like, this Ekitike stuff and all that, forget about it. I think we want Gyokeres. And I saw a point the other day from the Moppeteers, and let me break it down to you why it kind of seems all right that we take Gyokeres, yeah? Because a lot of people are probably going to sit there and say, no, you didn't put us first, blah, blah, blah. Listen, we're only feeling like that because it's Arsenal. You got to remember, Lenny Euro wanted to go Real Madrid. It was stated. Lenny Euros wants to go Real Madrid from Lille. We came in sweet and took Lenny Euro. We might have paid a bit over the top, but we took him in the end. No one had a problem with that. Xerxes was bang on going AC Milan. It was happening. We came out of nowhere, worked our magic, and he ended up coming to the club. So I think it's just because it's Arsenal, we're kind of, you know what I'm saying? We're feeling a certain way about it, but I don't think it's that deep. We finished 15th. Beggars can't be choosers. We should be linked to some little kids right now. Some little kids, championship strikers, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could be getting linked to someone like Hojlund now if he was at a different club. Do you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be getting linked to someone like Gyokeres at 15th. It just shows how big our club is, that we're even linked with all Mbeumo's, Gyokeres, etc. So I will take Gyokeres. I don't care that he prefers Arsenal because they're in the Champions League. And it's obviously come out that Man United are saying, yeah, they respect that because, bro, everyone's got an opinion. He wants to be in the Champions League. He feels like he's that time. But if Arsenal don't want him, he'll give us a chance. So I'm with that, man. I don't mind him still. Just a great Colombian coach. Yeah. This Richard Rios, I ain't watched him a lot, but from little comps I've seen of him, because we was linked with him before, he looks all right. But this could just be paper talk, who knows? They might have watched him, these journalists, that one game and said, oh, you know what? Let's link him to Man United. Who knows? But this is what's come out. I'm going to report about it and I'll let you know. So that's what's come out. It's about Victor Gyokeres didn't reject Man United, apparently. I don't know why Fabrizio's backtracking. It's just gone mad. I don't know if he's got an agent call, but cool. And then we had Vlahovic. He plays for Juventus. His name goes up 1 minute, then it comes down. I just don't understand. Like, 1 minute he's the guy, he's bagging all the goals. The next minute, he just goes missing. I ain't heard his name for about 2 years. But when the transfer window opens, you always hear his name. Juventus, apparently the striker has made it clear he views Old Trafford as his dream destination. Juventus are open to selling him for as low as 21.3 million. He reportedly earns around 320k a week. You're not coming to United. Yeah, that last line just made it known that it's a myth. Whoever Team Talk are, I don't know what's going on there. But 320k a week, you're not coming to United, bro. We're trying to clean up our wage bill. That's what we're trying to do. Sancho's, Rashford's, Casemiro's, they're trying to kind of push them out and then bring players in on 150s, 180s and make them work their way up. 320k, you're not even out here bagging goals like that where man's hearing your name for moving mad. You're in the Italy league and Scott McTominay got loads of goals over there and he got the MVP. Scott McTominay, he doesn't even play striker. So you can't be, you know what I mean? And you've got to be at a certain age right now where Gyokeres is the guy. Like, even everyone we're linked with, Gyokeres, Delap, Mateta, and who's the other guy? Osimhen. You're not on their levels. So, and I saw earlier on Twitter, he's linked with Arsenal as well. So he's being offered. He's offering himself. Yo, take me. This is not like we're looking at him or nothing. He's going to everyone and saying, I would like to play for United. I would like to play for Arsenal. I want to play in the Prem. But no one wants him. From the time you got to offer yourself out, you're a myth. No one wants you, mate. Roger Fernandez, we've been linked with him since kind of Ruben came in. And that first transfer window, when we got Dogu, he plays as a wing back as well. And he's fast and he's a bit like an Ahmad type of player. He's a bit techie. He can play in the 10. He can play in the wing back. So we're linked with him. Graham Bailey's basically saying Man United are still considering Roger Fernandez as an option this summer. United like Roger a lot and believe that he would be a good fit into Ruben Amorim's system, which means United have been keeping tabs on him in Slovakia for the under-21s European Championship. So he's not even 21 yet. He's fast. He can play in a 10. He can play wing back. You know how everyone's doing it now. You want to buy players that can move in different positions. So You've got to watch that space in it, see what happens with him. But I reckon he's a good player, 100%. From what I've seen with the little comps and that, I ain't watched him enough to vouch like we should go out there and get him. But from what I've seen, he's all right. We got freedom fighter, Mandela, Napoli, AC Milan, Aston Villa have all recently contacted Jadon Sancho's camp. Manchester United are desperate to sell their attacker, keen on funding a squad rebuild. So we're desperate to sell him. All them teams are contacting us. Napoli, they just got Kevin De Bruyne. What wage is he on? Because he was on a mad thing in City. So I can't see how they're going to do this deal. And Sully, he's very reliable for Man United. Very, very reliable. Understand several Saudi teams, including Al Hilal, have inquired to Manchester United in recent days about the conditions of a deal for Jadon Sancho. Early contact with nothing advanced yet. Few European teams too. Also, Sancho refusing to take a significant wage cut. He's on 300k a week. Obviously, because we didn't make Champions League, I think they get 25% cut or something. So he might be on like 250 or something like that. But still, you are limiting your options already by saying, I'm not going to take a wage cut. Think about it. So Sancho was moving mad. Like, there was that time when Eric Ten Hag said he can't. Is it Eric Ten Hag that thing that took him out? And he's playing Xbox at 3 a.m. Like, he's having that same mentality where it's like, I'm not taking a wage cut. You lot sort it out, and then I'll leave, type of thing. I can't see Napoli going in for him and paying his wage. Remember that they're in for Darwin Núñez as well as a striker, and they want a winger. So what? Pay his wage, 250 or 300. Pay De Bruyne. That's probably a mad thing. And then pay Darwin Núñez or whoever their striker is. I can't see that happening. AC Milan, they lost Reinders. They might lose Theo Hernandez. Who else is there? Rafael Leao, he's linked with Bayern. So they might have a little... They might be able to pay his wage. Aston Villa have got PSR problems. That's why they couldn't take on Rashi. So I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one to see. We're going to have to see what happens. But the freedom fighter cannot come back to Old Trafford. I tell you that. He's going to be getting grilled in Old Trafford if he comes back there after that freedom tour. I can't see no one giving any time for him. Malick Fofana, he shoots a baller. Remember, he played against us in Europa. He came on. He done the penalty to make it, whatever it was, 4-2. Or I can't remember, but he done the penalty that Lacazette scored, and he assisted Turkey. So this shoot's dangerous. Liverpool have open talks to sign Malick Fofana amid Chelsea and Manchester United interests. But look, David Ornstein said this yesterday about Malick Fofana. He said Chelsea make a verbal inquiry to Lyon regarding Malick Fofana, 20 years old, winger. But there's nothing in there about Man United. That's David Ornstein. He's the top dog. So if he's not mentioning Man United and Liverpool, I reckon Ornstein said what's happened about they've opened it and then they've just done the maths and said, Chelsea's come in. Let's just put Man United's name in it. You know, this is what happens. They've just put Man United's name in it, added Liverpool as well to make it seem like that in negotiations now. So when Chelsea do come to chat to them, we've got other suitors, you know. We want da-da-da-da-da. But if it just seems like they're the only ones in for him, even Malick, he's going to sit there and probably push for the move. I'm going to the Prem. I'm going to get a significant wage. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's mind games. Like, our name's just been thrown in it for no reason. There's no way we're interested. He's a winger, just like Garnacho. They don't fit the system. We want Garnacho out because he doesn't fit the system. Obviously, he's rudeness and whatnot, but I'm saying in general, he doesn't fit the system. He's not a 10. He's not an inside forward. That's Malick. He's not an inside forward. He's more of a winger. There's no way we're in for him. This is just jazz. Nothing to do with us. Then we've got Tom Heaton. We wanted to, here we go today for Mbeumo or something. Give us a Gyokeres or a player. We've got, here we go for our third keeper. It's crazy. Just us. But yeah, he's staying at the club and he's the third keeper basically. So he's barely going to play. We got 1 game a week. So if we got 3 keepers, he's just there if someone gets injured, basically. That's his role. That's all that's going to happen. Because it's not like we got Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. No, it's literally Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and the league. So if one keeper's playing all of that, the other keeper will probably step in for the little cup competitions. Cool. And then we got Onana. Bananas. Representatives held a meeting with Old Trafford figures last week, and the goalkeeper is expected to stay this summer. Oh my gosh. Although United can still enter the market at his position to sign a backup who can provide him competition. Let me tell you the realness about Onana, yeah? Onana has to go, and I think they want him to go, but there's no suitors. Nobody wants to buy him. So the fact that nobody wants to buy him, they're just putting out this PR from now. But if a bid comes in, they'll sell him. I can't see anybody selling. I can't see anyone buying Onana in Europe. It's not going to happen. The only people that could probably come in and buy Onana is Saudi, and Saudi are not doing us no favors. They've done everyone else favors. When it was Chelsea's turn, Kante, Koulibaly, they're taking their players. Come. Liverpool, Firmino, Henderson, Fabinho, come. They're taking their players, spending their money. Man United's turn. We need Casemiro gone. We need Luke Shaw. We need Onana. All of these players that have got to that time where they can go there, slowly, relax. No, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think we're stuck with him. No one wants him. If somebody wanted him, then it would have been thinged. Like, it would have been done. And then we got another one. Hojlund. Inter retain an interest in Rasmus Hojlund, but his preference is to stay at Old Trafford and fight for his place. What place? You've seen us put in not two bids, but you've seen us going for Delap, rejected. Going for Gyokeres, rejected. We're trying to find another striker, heavily linked to Ekitike. Bro, you know we're going for a striker. Xerxes staying. Chido Obi's there in the background. What place are you fighting for, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? And then Rasmus Hojlund wants to return to Italy. He really likes the Inter option. However, Inter needs to reach an agreement with Man United. Listen, he needs to go to Inter, find his feet. I know he's a Man United fan, so I like him. You're fulfilling your dream. I would love to be in his position, fulfilling my dream. But what he needs to do is go to Inter. Remember, he played in Italy before. Find his feet, score some goals, confidence again, and then you can assess all your options. Do I stay over here? Do I go back to Man United? Do they want me back? Etc. But we're gonna buy a striker. You're not gonna come on, it's not gonna work. So I don't know if he's just saying this for the press, like he wants to stay, etc. But I can't see it happening. Like he has to go. Like there's nothing else to say really. And then you've got Antony. Real Betis really want to sign him permanently after his successful loan spell in Spain. Betis have had conversations with Man United to find out their position on his future. However, no offers have been made for the 25-year-old, and there's expectation that a deal might take time to be complete. That's fine. One thing with Antony you've got to respect is that Antony is on taking a wage cut. He's been over there. He loves it. They love him. He's on taking a wage cut, and he wants to go back. He understands. This is what I'm saying about Hojlund. If Hojlund goes out there, he might like it and say, "Rah, this is me." He's still young as well. After a couple of years, he might turn into this striker that everyone thinks he was going to be. He might fulfill his potential and then come back or get a better club and then go and smash it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what Antony's done. He's gone there. Rah, I like it over here, you know? Everyone's showing me love. This is what I need. I've got one left foot, but it's good enough for me. So, yeah, man, you got to respect it. So, Antony's willing to leave. Real Betis want Antony. We want Antony to leave. There's no better news than that. So, yeah, there's nothing to really say on it. What's this about? Hugo Ekitike interviewed Man United. I'm a Man United fan. Yeah, he's a Man United fan still. He's a Man United fan. I just can't see how he fits into how Ruben plays Ekitike. He's more like an Isaac type of player. He's not, do you know what I'm saying? He's a ball to feet type of player. I'm not saying he's just like Xerxes. He's probably better than Xerxes if you look at the stats and all this stuff. But I can't see how he will fit into how he likes his strikers to play. If you look at all the strikers we're even linked to, we've got Mateta, Osimhen, Gyokeres, and Delap. They're all bullies. They all bully the defenders. They're strong, aggressive. They're poachers. They want to be in the box. Like Ekitike doesn't want to be in the box. He's out of the box. Go look at his comps. A lot of these comps, he's linking up with Mamouche. So, yeah, I just can't see it. Look at him. He's skinny. Like, that's not really, I can't see it, man. I just can't see it, dude. I think this is a smoke screen for us. We're just putting out that we're onto Ekitike. We're onto him. But then we're really waiting for Gyokeres. Do you know what I mean? To see what happens with Arsenal. If Arsenal say they go for Sesko, we go for Gyokeres. That's what I think we're doing. Frankfurt sold Omar Mamouche for 63 million and would ask for something similar. So all this 100 million for Ekitike is dusted. They want 63 million for him. And then Fabrizio, the top dog, come out yesterday and said Liverpool are in regular contact with Hugo Ekitike's agent. Hugo Ekitike is a concrete option for Liverpool. You got to remember something. Liverpool want to sell Darwin Núñez to Napoli. It's not close, but it's in the pipeline. There's talks. If he goes to Napoli, they're going to buy Ekitike, 100%. That's their guy, 63 million. But what I'm saying is they won the league already without a striker. So imagine if they go and buy a striker now, Wirtz, Frimpong, Gyokeres, mate, they might walk the league again, bro. And that's how you're meant to move as a club when you've won the league. Not relax, really go for it. Can my club please have Marcus? What Marcus you talking about? Who's Marcus? Marcus Rashford. Because he's definitely leaving and he's twerking for Barca. He's saying, I only want Barca. And Barca is out here. They want Nico Williams. That's all. They just want Nico Williams. They wanted Luis Diaz first. Now they want Nico Williams. So they're trying everything they can not to sign Rashford. And then you got Chelsea, like I showed you before. Chelsea are in for Malick Fofana. And if it's not Malick Fofana, it's Gittins. That's the two they're going for. So both of these teams, Garnacho and Rashford, they're both sat there stuck. Oh, I want my move to this place. Bro, Rashford, they don't want you. You're bottom of the barrel. Like, literally, it's Luis Diaz. Now it's Nico Williams at first. Luis Diaz, they already put inquiry for. Liverpool said, no, we're not selling. And then Chelsea, they want Gittins. That's their top target. But they didn't accept their bid. Or they want Malick Fofana. And then it's Garnacho. So our players, it's crazy. Like, we might not sell nobody, really. Do you like Yohan Wissa? Yeah, I do like him, but I think he's a counter-attack player. I can't see how it will work trying to break down teams and score goals. Do you know what I mean? And Ruben, remember, he said last year he wants us to play a bit more up. When we was playing against Liverpool or something and we're defending deep, or was it City? I can't remember. He's like, yeah, we done good, but we need to be a bit more up. We're Manchester United. So if you're counter-attacking, Wissa is good. But if you're not, I support Gala. You support Galatasaray, yeah? What you saying about Osimhen, man? What's going on with him? Where's he going? Because we want him over here, but I'm hearing he's dissing Saudi Arabia. He's dissing Saudi. Like, he don't want to go Saudi. He's not taking their money. So what's going on with him? Is he going to stay there? Is he trying to go somewhere else? What links are you seeing for where he's going? And you don't just sign Leroy Sané, and he's on big wages. Can you not afford to pay Osimhen as well? Let me know. Wissa, I need. Yes, good. Wissa's all right. This is what I'm saying. But I don't think for a possession base. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's really him, man. I don't really see like Wissa, like a goal kick, go to him, and he's, do you know what I'm saying? Swivels, he's fighting with defenders. He just counter-attack. So that's what I see from Wissa. I like Wissa, but I just think if you want to be attacking and you got to be the full package, let's go and get a proper number 9. Osimhen, Gyokeres. Even Gyokeres probably ain't even a proper number 9 because he barely scores headers. But yeah. Brian and Mbeumo, Tottenham walked away. Yeah, it's true. Look, I'll show you right now. Yeah. Tottenham are now out of the race to sign Brian and Mbeumo. Tottenham see it as almost impossible to overtake Manchester United in the race. They're looking at Semenyo now. Semenyo, Jack Grealish, because he's friends with Maddison. Yeah, so they're looking at other options. They said it's long. Like, Mbeumo only wants United. We've tried what we can with Thomas Frank. It's not happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, serious. So yeah, that's what's been reported by Rudy Galletti and Valentine Ferlin. There's been positive contacts today. So we're close with a fee, apparently. Fixed fee is narrowing, just a few millions left. Personal terms have already been agreed. So Mbeumo is already set for United. All of these rumours about 70 million and this team's going to come and sweep. He rejected Arsenal, rejected Newcastle, and rejected Tottenham. How much time does he need to reject Tottenham? He's already rejected them. So this is just like to clarify, like, bro, Tottenham's out the race now. That's the only other team that was being said. Arsenal and Newcastle went for new targets. Newcastle want Joe Pedro from Brighton. Arsenal are looking at Williams. He's looking like he's going Barcelona. Rodrigo, etc. So yeah, Mbeumo's ours, innit? Which is us and Brentford. There's just a little bit of millions in between, and we just got to sort that out, and it's all good, literally. I support Galatasaray. Yes, United. I want Osimhen, Mbeumo, Emi Martinez, Hayden Hackney, Rios, Malick Fofana. But you say this every day, cuz. Every day you come in here, you say you want every single player, bro, like it's FIFA. We can't even sell one player, bro. We haven't sold one player yet. We've not sold one player. I don't know how we're going to get all these players, but I will take Osimhen, Mbeumo, Emi Martinez this summer. That's being realistic. I would take that front three this summer if we can sell Bayinda and probably like the loanees go. Antony goes, Rashford, Garnacho. I would take the front three. Maybe Hayden Hackney as well, but I don't think Hayden Hackney starts. I think he's a good bench player, but I want someone like Belieber, and I think we're going big for a midfielder next season. Victor Osimhen, world-class 9. Yeah, man, 100%. That's my number one, man. He aerially, he's a bully. He's a bully. Like, Osimhen is scoring goals. That's what we need. We just need a man that's going to score goals. And he's like, he eliminates majority of the risk. People are saying Gyokeres, they don't know his touch and this and all of this stuff. He don't score headers and blah, blah. Bro, Osimhen does all of that. Yeah, just bring Osimhen. He does all of that, but this is what I'm saying. He's rejected Saudi's wages. I heard he wants like 195 K a week after tax. So what is that with tax? What are we paying him then? I don't know what that's going to add up to. It sounds crazy. Ineos are trying to clean up the wage bill. So I don't know, man. It's all a weird one, but Osimhen's my number one. Any of the victors, not even any of the victors, but we had Hojlund up front. So anyone up front, apart from Hojlund and Xerxes, I like him, but let's have him on the bench and you can switch up the game if it's not working. Do you understand? Or put you in the 10s, etc. Let's get a proper number 9. So the 16th of August, whatever day the season starts, I want a proper 9, man. I can't do this. I think Victor will sign with us. But if not, it will be to your team in Turkey. We really liked him last season. But I hope it's Man United. I hope he comes, but I heard that he wants Champions League. Then I heard he wants more wages. No one knows. There's not even like come out he prefers this or not. I've just heard Champions League and that he doesn't care about money. That's why he dissed Saudi. Saudi's going back in for him, but I don't know, man. That this guy's trolling again. Look, Laporte. Added Laporte to it now. This guy is trolling. Victor Min is a long-time target. He plays in France. Man United locks. He plays in France? What do you mean? Plays in Turkey, don't you? Victor Min, I don't know about that. But yeah, I'm going to round it all up anyway. Mbeumo, positive talks with Man United and Brentford today. So apparently the gap is close. It's only a few millions. And that's from Rudy Galletti. Tottenham are fully out of the race now. They're not even waiting no more. They're just moving on with their own Semenyos and whatnot because they can't even think Victor Gyokeres will flop in Man United. He is not powerful like Osimhen. But I hope none of them flop. But it could happen. Anyone can flop, really. That's the risk you got to take. And from the money that's going around now for strikers and players, whatever money we play, it's just got to be, we just got to hope in it that they don't flop. Gyokeres is going for what, 60, 70 million. Osimhen's going to go for about 67 million. That's around that price. I just put up Ekitike 63 million. So it's all the 60 zones anyway. So you've got to take the chance on any of them. If Victor Osimhen says no, because we ain't got Champions League, and we get Gyokeres, we've got to support him anyway and see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? People give Victor a bad name. Yeah, that's because of his wage. He's very humble, not about money. I hope so, man. I hope he comes to Man United or he stays with you lot. But I can't see how you lot will pay him after you're paying Sane. And Sane's on a big wage. So I just can't see it. But yeah, Mbeumo, Tottenham are out of the race. And Mbeumo's close. Richard Rios, midfielder. we're linked with him now in the middle of the park. It's the second time we're linked with him. That's why even it says Man United are keeping tabs on Richard Rios. They aim to bolster their options in the middle of the park. I don't know if this is going to materialize anywhere or etc. But we was linked with him before. So our scouts might be watching him there and there every minute, and it's just coming up. Fabrizio, the big dog, Victor Gyokeres has not rejected Manchester United. I don't know why he keeps repeating this. I don't know if, because he said that thing about Arsenal the other day, the agents didn't like it or something. No, you said it wrong or something. That he's coming out now and saying, no, Victor Gyokeres has not rejected Man United. He just prefers Arsenal because of Champions League. So who knows? And why is it coming out now? Is Victor Gyokeres getting a bit scared now that Arsenal might not come in for me? So let me sweeten my things with United so they don't look as bad, etc. For me, it's Victor Osimhen or Mateta. Yeah, I like Victor Osimhen. I like Mateta. I like Gyokeres. I like Delap. I like all four of them. I'll take any of them. We had Hojlund up front for like 30 games last season, mate. Beggars can't be choosers, literally. And then we had a link to Vlahovic. Basically, Juventus want to sell him for 21 million and he earns 320k. So I think this whole report is just fake. But then again, I saw Arsenal being linked with him. So I think he's offering himself to everyone. I don't think it might be real, but he's offering himself. Not Man United have held positive and constructive talks because we're not paying him 320k. Oh, Osimhen will be here already. There'll be no point talking about Osimhen. He would already be here if we was paying that wage out. When it's Man United, they just bump up the wages. We're paying Mbeumo 250k apparently. Never going to happen. And then after that, we had Roger Fernandez, who was linked with him before. Man United are still considering, because we was linked with him the whole of last year. Still considering Roger Fernandez as an option this summer. United like Roger a lot and believe that he will be a good fit. He can play as a wing back. He can play as a 10. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go in for him. He's under 21 as well. He's part of the new regime. They like a lot of kids and etc. So boom. We got Freedom Fighter over here. He's basically saying he's not going for no wage cut. That's from the Sully, who's very reliable, that he's not taking a wage cut. Napoli's interested in him. AC Milan and Aston Villa. Napoli, they just got De Bruyne. He's on a big wage. I can't see them affording both, but it could happen. AC Milan have lost a few players. They might go for him. Aston Villa have got PSR problems where they can't really spend that much. So they might be coming in for a loan or something. But I can't see them taking him on and buying him. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, Sancho sitting there, he's basically saying, I'm not taking a wage cut, but Saudi teams are interested. I can't see him going Saudi. The main three teams are Napoli, AC Milan, and Aston Villa. In Turkey, we all know Man United have the best fans, so I hope you sign something. Yeah, man, man. We have got the best fans, definitely. Definitely the best away fans as well, I'll tell you that. And you lot's fans are not bad as well. All that welcome to hell stuff is crazy, man. Bare booms and that, it's crazy. Malick Fofana, Chelsea open talks with him yesterday, and then we've been linked to them. I don't know why. I don't think it's even true. He's a winger. We're not in for wingers. But yeah, it's where it is. Liverpool's apparently in for him as well. For me, it's Man United play 3-4-3. I need 2 CDMs. I don't like Bruno in the 6. Yeah, a lot of people are saying they've got problems with that. Bruno in the 6, is it going to work, etc. If we do, we need someone robust next to him, like a believer or something. So yeah, it's going to be a weird one, but we're going to have to see how it goes. Who Amrin's going to try and fit next to him. We got a basically a here we go today for Tom Heaton. Man United agreed. He's a third keeper. Just keep him there, basically. If one of the keepers get injured, he'll come in. If they don't get injured, we're never going to see him, basically. We've only got 1 game a week, and we'll have FA Cup and Carabao Cup. That's it. So I can't even see him playing, to be honest, unless someone gets injured. Hojlund wants to stay. That's his option. Inter Milan want him. I think he should go find his feet and then come back or whatever. Find your feet and then look at your options, assess it then. I've scored a few goals now, I'm feeling myself. You might get a bid from somewhere else. The whole world might see. Remember, you're going Champions League, etc. But I don't even know why they want him because they've got Thuram and they've got a Martinez already. But maybe, who knows what they're trying to plan over there. They've got a new manager coming in. Their manager, Inzaghi, just went to Al Hilal in Saudi. So who knows? Antony, Real Betis want to sign him. He wants to go back. It's not going to happen for now. It's not nothing complicated, but they've got to sell first to have the money. And they've got a player called Johnny Cardozo. He's meant to be going there, Atletico Madrid soon. So once he's sold, maybe they'll come in for Antony. They want him. That's their top target. So that's brilliant. Bruno, 100 million have to go. Yeah, it would have helped to rebuild, but Bruno's a proper player, man. I like Bruno, man. Bruno's a captain as well. And one thing we can't do is lose a lot of... Either way, I wouldn't have minded, basically. But I don't want to lose too much of the senior players and just have it as a young team, like Chelsea or something. Do you understand? Because the mentality is crazy. Man United need blood in the club. Need new blood in the club, 100%. They need some new signings and they need someone like Cunha. I'm going to take the shirt and I'm going to wear it. This is Man United. I want Man United and I want to show. Like he said, I've been a fan all my life. That's what we need. We need players like that. And you know, Cunha's got a bit of, you know what I'm saying? He's a bit aggressive with it as well. That's why they wanted the lap as well. And that's why they probably want an aggressive striker as well. Someone that's going to give it, like. And last but not least, we got Ekitike. His price has dropped down to 60 million. It's not 100 million. So that's not the price. It's 60 million, 63 million, sorry. And they're just selling them for the same price that they sold Omar Mamouche for to City. And then Fabrizio, the top dog, he just said that Liverpool are in regular contact with Hugo Ekitike's agent. And Hugo Ekitike is a concrete option for Liverpool. So that's it. That's all it wrapped up. Thanks for checking in. Be back here tomorrow, per usual. Love.
Want someone celeste, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm on